In this video, I'll show you how to fix your Samsung TV that won't turn on. Please make sure you watch this full video because I'm going over multiple different fixes which you can try. Without any further ado, let's get into this. There's a few different things we can go and try if your TV isn't turning on, so let's get right into these fixes. The first thing we need to do is come and look at your TV remote. So what I recommend doing is coming to the back of your TV remote, and there are two different things we can try. Either what you can do is just try taking the batteries in and out of the remote sort of to go and reset things, and another thing you should also try is by putting new batteries in the remote. Back is now off the remote, so what I recommend doing is firstly just try taking the batteries in and out like so to go and see if that's going to get the remote working. And if that still doesn't work, then it's definitely worth putting some fresh batteries in it as well. So yeah, take the batteries out, leave the batteries out of the remote probably for 10-20 seconds, and you can try sort of pressing the buttons as well, just to make sure there is no power left in the remote. As you can see, the minus end is this end and the plus end is that end, so make sure that's correct. Then put the back in the remote like so, and then what we need to do is try and see if it will then work. If that didn't work, then what I recommend doing is just fully replacing the batteries in the remote. If after replacing the batteries in the remote your TV still won't turn on, then what we can try doing is just soft resetting the TV. To do that is quite similar to what we did with the remote. What we're going to do is just fully turn off the TV at the wall. So here is my wall outlet, so if you've got a switch you could just go and turn it off, or alternatively you can just unplug it like this. Then wait for around 30 seconds just to make sure all the power completely drains out of the TV, because sometimes some power is going to remain in it and it's not going to fully shut down. So yeah, wait a bit of time and then you can go and plug it back in. Then come back to your TV and see if it's now going to go and turn on. If it still isn't, what you can try looking at is if you've got any buttons on your TV itself. On some TVs, you're going to have power buttons either just under the sort of Samsung logo there underneath the TV or on the right hand side. However, it's going to depend on the model because in my case, I don't have any power buttons on this TV. But it's worth checking because in that you can just go and find out if the remote isn't working. Another thing that's probably worth trying as well is just unplugging any devices which are plugged into your TV, so HDMIs, USBs, things like that. Just go and unplug them and go and see if that goes and fixes a problem. But if things still aren't working, then it may be a hardware problem with the TV itself, so it may be worth getting in contact with a manufacturer because there may be like a certified repairer you can go and get in contact with. But guys, I hope one of these methods did work for you. If they did, please go down below and consider leaving a like. Peace.